Baby pushing out here a little bit. Looks like he's just content to take his natural expansion. Maybe going to take an expansion soon, although he is still pumping a lot of units. So gotta think he's going to try and end it early here. It looks like he's got close to a control group worth of Wraiths and about a control group countering worth of Mutalisks, maybe more like 9 or so. Maybe even a couple less, maybe like 8 or 7. It's I don't know. It looks about a control group, to be honest. And a little bit of confrontation here. Cloaked Wraith coming in, gonna be able to stay alive. But overall, this push is coming in towards Hero's base, and Hero's gonna have to defend. We've got a lot of Wraiths and the Medic Marine coming in, and the Mutalisks are coming in to try and defend as well. And yeah, still some really solid micro here by Baby. He's doing a good job of keeping his Wraiths alive. Really, really good job of keeping his Wraiths alive. And his aerial micro just seems superior to Baby's here. You can see his swoops have been much more effective overall than Hero's, and he's doing a lot more damage overall. See another Mutalisk going down. Baby just doing a fantastic job with this micro and keeping these Marines around, so that even though they're not doing a ton of damage, they're just doing a little bit here and there to help him out. And Baby's almost lost all of his Mutalisks. He's got about 6 left, but a lot of them are highly damaged. Oh wow! Here comes another batch of Mutalisks coming in here, going to have a big confrontation. And Baby looks like he's just going to retreat, going to pick off the Scourge, and then is going to retreat. But here he comes with some nice more swoops, and yeah, just. Finally, it looks like maybe there might be so many Mutalisks in the air that Baby's going to have to go in full-blown retreat here. But the Overlords, can't keep up with the Mutalisks, so Cloaked Wraiths once again coming into play here. And this is just ridiculous by Baby. Baby had this game plotted out very well. He's reacting perfectly to this, getting up his expansion as well. He is doing a really beautiful job with these Wraiths, producing more Wraiths. So yeah, I think he's noticed that this is one of those really nice things I think that Baby does, is he's reacting to the play of the game. He's seeing that his Wraiths have been effective, that his aerial micro seems to be better than the Mutalisk micro of Hero, so he's going to try and devote more to it, going to try and keep stressing this advantage that he's actually got, and keep trying to push at this, which is pretty darn cool for him. He's going to continue to do this and bring in some Marines as backup as well. Now these Overlords are going to start getting like absolutely pwned. Yeah, look at that. Not many left, and Mutalisk getting picked off here and there too. So yeah, some great micro by Baby so far. Hasn't lost a whole lot of anything. He lost that one Medic and Marine Force, but he's killed more than enough Mutalisks to make up for that. We do see a third base coming up there at the 7 o'clock position for Baby. Going to try and get a little bit of an economic lead that way. The second base for Baby, or for Baby, is just now coming up. This was really hard to remember. Baby and Hero. I think I've been saying the wrong one several times. But yeah, big engagement coming in here with Medic Marines and Wraiths countering these Mutalisks, and I can't tell what's left. It looks like these Wraiths are actually going down. A lot of Wraiths are going down, but so are Mutalisks. I can't tell what's going on. Cloaked Wraiths have been initiated, and so many Wraiths still in the air. So many Wraiths. All of the Mutalisks, almost all of them go down. It looks like about 2 of Hero's Mutalisks have escaped with their lives, just barely. And this is yeah, this is a crazy game, crazy aerial fight going on here. SCV's repairing these Wraiths, so they'll get up and operational far earlier than the Mutalisks for Hero. God, Jesus, I think I keep calling Hero Baby. Jeez. It's because he's got that like baby face. So like I look at him, I'm like, oh yeah, that's obviously Baby. He looks like he's got a baby face. His name is Baby, but it's not. His name is Hero. And I think I've been screwing that up a lot. But hopefully you guys have been noting that I've been talking about Zerg units or Terran units, and hopefully it hasn't been too awful for you. It looks like more Mutalisks are coming into the air, going to start putting on the pressure again onto Baby. Hero going to come in here, maybe try and pick off a turret. No, there's a second turret in support, so not going to have any luck there. Just taking some hits there. Hasn't really killed any buildings yet, I don't think. Picked off a couple SCVs, but so far not a whole lot of damage done. And these Wraiths once again getting some nice swoops in there. Ooh, some bouncing glaive worms doing a little bit of damage there. But once again, it just looks like there's always 1 or 2 stray Mutalisks for Hero in his groups, and they just keep getting paid. Ooh, some nice Marines coming in from the bottom, picking off a couple of Mutalisks here, and the Wraiths coming in to follow in. Going to do so much damage, doing such a good job picking off a couple more Mutalisks. And I just love Baby's play in this game. He's getting a second base up and running, still committing to these Wraiths, still dominating maybe not dominating the air fight, but certainly I think doing a fantastic job in the air fight. And he's got more Wraiths than there are Mutalisks in the air, and that's a great position for Baby to be in. Hero getting his third gas up and running, so that is important to note. If he wants to do a tech switch to Hydralisks and Lurkers, or even a quick to Hive, he could. Doesn't look like he's doing either of those things. Looks like he's just going to run this to spam Mutas and Scourge, I guess. Kind of an interesting choice there. We do have a 4th barracks coming up for Baby as well. Hero making some interesting decisions here. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't switched over to some Hydra's tech or gone for Hive or something like that off of his 3 gas. I'm kind of surprised to see him sticking to this. The Medic Marine forces are starting to grow in numbers. The Wraith numbers are still there. It's going to be really tough to take this with just Mutalisk. And Baby is pushing out, and Hero is actually going to try and harass the natural expansion. Baby is going to pull out of there as quickly as possible. Looks like Baby's just going to go straight on the offensive here. Going to pick off an Overlord, going to pick off a couple of Scourges pretty easily, and then is going to be able to take this Mutalisk down no problem. Going to get the other Overlords as well. So this is a really bad position for both these players. Look like they're going to be able to do a ton of offensive damage, but in these kinds of base trades, Terran 9 million times out of 9 million and 1 times, Terran comes out ahead in these kinds of situations. It's just so much harder for Zerg to rebuild and survive this kind of thing. And I think that's what we're going to see here. I think we're going to see Hero get absolutely slaughtered. He's losing pretty much every single drone, and Hero's trying to do counter damage here inside of Baby's base, but I just don't think it's enough. He's lost every single drone except for those at his 3rd base, and I think eventually those Mutalisks are going to fall. We do see the Mutalisks, I think, have noted, or the Wraiths for Baby have noticed Hero's 3rd base. They're going to come in here and pick off what drones are left, and look like there's enough turrets and enough Marines spawning at his main for Baby to fend this off. So Hero's lost this game. Losing his lair right there, losing his 3rd hatchery. Looks like it's about to go down. Certainly all the drones there have gone down. And yeah, I don't know if there's enough Overlords in the air for him to counter Cloaked Wraiths. I don't know if there's enough Mutalisks to even counter this Marine group, even with a good micro. Almost all of those Scourge getting picked off just as they spawned, and one might land. No, doesn't even land that one. So yeah, nothing going good for Hero at all. Hero is gonna get stomped here in this game. Great play by Baby overall, and this game looks like it might delay for another minute or so until these Cloaked Wraiths can finish up, but there's just nothing coming for Baby, or for Hero. There's no more damage he can do, no more units he can bring in, and this is all he's got, and Baby's just delaying, picking off Mutalisk here, some Mutalisk there, and as long as he stays alive, I mean, he wins. He can continue to produce units, he can continue to produce 7 turrets inside of his main, which can now not be touched by those Mutalisks, and Hero can't do much of anything. He's not even producing drones out of those larvae. He probably doesn't have enough money even for that. Probably produced everything he could. So Hero's just going to come in here. One last attack here at the natural. Going to get this turret down, pick off some SCVs probably. But does it really matter? No. No, it really doesn't. There's too many turrets for Hero to ever really deal with. And Cloaked Wraiths are just going to be his bane. That Spire's going to go down. We do have 1 drone mining at the 3rd base, so there's something, I guess. But Baby is still mining out of his main. Can probably push out to his natural as soon as he builds up a little bit more Medic and Marine Force, and maybe even produce a couple more Wraiths. And Wraiths coming down here to the 3rd base. I thought those were the mules coming back. The Wraiths coming down here to the 3rd base, picking off that last drone. And that's that. That is the final drone for Hero, and Hero is just sticking to it. Put your back into it, and yeah, I don't know what he's thinking here. I don't know how he thinks that he can come back in this game. It's just not possible. And it looks like Baby is just going to use his Wraiths to maybe just eliminate Hero, and there's no way Hero can eliminate Baby fast enough. There's GG from Hero. Baby getting the win here in the 1st set on Great Barrier Reef. We're going to go on to the 2nd set of this best of 3 series to decide who gets to play Jaedong, and the next map is going to be Fighting Spirit. So I will see you all there. Some great play, some great micro there by Baby to get that 1st win.